Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me for another edition of the War Report here on Eagle Range. This is battle number 11, Saturday, February 3rd, 2024. I'm your host, Foglano of the Koshki Tribe, and we're going to slide right on through this. First up, prestige is the value of the land that you own. Acclaim is the total amount of prestige that you earn across the course of the season. Renown is a change in your property value, whether it goes up or down. Triumphs is the end-of-season prize money we're all fighting for. First up is some upcoming events. You guys know what's going on. We got 2 more wars of this season. Now, battle number 12 is going to be more of the same. Like whatever we had tonight and the night before, expect that on next Tuesday. Next Saturday, however, February 10th, yeah, you see it, battle number 13, February 10th, that is a positioning round for Conquer City. Which means if you own land in the Borderlands, take it from me, who has been hit 6 straight seasons. People are coming. They are going to take your house. They are going to take your land. They're going to burn it to the ground. This is going to happen. Expect it on February 10th. They will come. Trust me on this. And be ready. We're going to try to do our best this season and hopefully not lose all our fiefs again. But, you know, things happen. Let's go ahead and cruise on over to the war summary. Here we go. 48 houses in play. 14 alliances. 163 fiefs. 73,790 prestige. Over in Maoyang, you have 17,000 prestige, a total of 42 fiefs. Deuce Volt is the lead with 86%. Pendragon with 11%, and Humble Peasants with 1%. Now, why are the cohorts not listed in the Maoyang listing? It is because the fiefs that they own cannot be taken at this point in time. Once rank 9 is available and you can take those last 4 fiefs, that is when it'll be on there. So Borderlands, 40,690 total prestige, total of 78 fiefs are in play. 22% is owned by the cohorts, 20% by Shadowfall Legion, Hibernia with 18%, Maelstrom with 15%, and Vastator with 10%. Over in Australia, total prestige is 16,100. Total fiefs in play is 43, and Glorious is the lead, or in the lead with 30%. Deliverance with 28%, Cohorts with 27%, and the Three Kingdoms with 14%. Next up, we are sliding over to Australia. There you go. That is where it started. That's where it ended. What happened? You can ask Captain Bubbles what happened. He was there. I think there's a couple other cohorts in the crowd there. Cohorts went wild. 19 new fiefs. 19! Like, they straight up unleashed a gorilla on on Australia. I don't know what else to say. That's a lot of fiefs for one night. Open and Nor gained 2, Continental with 4, Shockers with 2, and I-Team with 2. All right, so the Australian Legion now owns 27% of land, coming back from almost owning nothing. They just let loose tonight. Continental with 23%, 3,750 prestige. Durandon with 3,150. Shockers 1,350. I-Kingdom 1,500. Mortality 750. Atlas with 600. I-Team with 600. Open and Nor with 300. And Durance Armory with 150. Taking a look at the race for Agolia, Durandon is firmly seated in that capital. They have no intention of giving up. Inglourious still leads in Prosperity. And then Deliverance, 4,500. They are eligible to knock on that door. The Three Kingdoms slip just below that entry fee. They're just out of range. They need 750 points to be able to knock on that door again. That could be obtained. They got to get through the cohorts to pull that off. We'll see how that plays out. All right, looking at the Rising Kingdoms, we didn't see anything rise in Australia tonight. We did see Alter Westburg fall to 4, however. So rest in peace, Alter Westburg. We'll see you again. Looking at the Prosperity, we have a 44% Free House to 56% Legion ownership. 4,100 is the Prosperity growth. The average fort level is 4. Average town level is 4. Average village level is 1. Top renowned builders in the region is I-Kingdom with 300, I-Team with 300, and Mortality with 150. Looking at the top fortified strongholds, Steinklepp and Nordtal are both ranked 6. Looking at the top growing villages, Bergdorf is ranked 4. Taking a look at the unit kit crafting scene, Nordtal still can craft the Zweihander kit, which is the cheapest kit on the market right now. You can also craft the King's Knight kits, Fortebraccio Pikeman kits, and Onimusha kits. Looking over at Steinklepp, you have the Silidar, Queen's Knight, Claymore, and Percival Royal Guard kits. Now, if you're looking for Siege, sadly, you're only crafting Blue Siege, but you have the well-made Scorpios over at Freetown, well-made Mortar at High Hillside, Hunting Lodges with the well-made Culverins, Nordtal with the well-made Scorpio, well-made Culverins. Next up, we're going to take a quick look at Maoyang. There you go. This is where we started. That's where we ended. Looking at the battles for Maoyang, you had Vanguard gaining 3, the Fallen gaining 2, and Deathmatch with 1. Taking a look at the houses of Maoyang, it has exceeded expectations. We have seen it grow from 4 all the way to this. So Vanguard leads with 51%, 9,050. Dauntless in second with 3,750. Midway Kings with 1,800. Monarch with 900. Barbarians with 900. Maoyang Legion with 750. The Fallen with 300. Deathmatch with 150. And Koshkia Farmers with 150. Taking a look at our champions of Anliang, that is Vanguard of Deuce Volt. They are the only contender in this region. Taking a look at the Rising Kingdoms, we saw Zaifu and Binbao go up this week. Zaifu went to 7, Binbao to 2. Looking at Crumbling Empires, we saw none. Looking at the regional prosperity, we have a 91% free houses versus 9% Legion. A 5,000 prosperity growth. Average fort level is 7. Average town level is 3. Average village level is 1. Top renowned builders are Vanguard with 2,000. Dauntless with 1,800. Black Templars 300. Midway Kings with 300. Top fortified stronghold is Zaifu at rank 7. Top growing village is Binbao at rank 2. Looking at the unit kits, we see Percival or Heavy Calf kits and Onimusha kits at Hexy. Danlo has Dagger Axe Lancer and Grey Hair Garrison kits. Tari with the Men at Arm and Onimusha kits. Looking at Siegecraft, Desert Edge has the well-made Hwacha arrow launchers, well-made mortars. Keeps Commune with the well-made cannon, well-made mortar. Nightingale Town with the well-made ballista, well-made mortar. And Tari with the well-made cannon. Next up for the fun stuff, the Borderlands. Here comes the North. That's where we began. That's where we ended. Looking at the changes, you have Muramasa with 1, Undying Wolves with 1, Immortal QC with 1, the Norai Club with 2, Soda with 1, Savages with 1. Down in the south, this is where we started. That's where we ended. Looking at the changes, you had Homegrown with 3, Speak with 3, Undying Wolves with 1, Chosen Ones with 2, Here with 1, and Vigilantes with 1. Looking at the houses of the Borderlands, you had the Borderlands Legion still having 22% of the world. That's 9,100 prestige. Stack 3 with 4,095. Gashkia with 3,575. Initiative 2,925. Immortal QC 2,340. Notoriety Club 2,340. Homegrown 2,340. Gashkia Dub 1,885. Odin 1,885. Chosen Ones with 1,560. Lionheart 1,365. Lawless 1,170. Vigilantes 1,170. Soda 1,040. Death Guard 780. Vanguard 585. Muramasa 585. Speak with 585. Undying Wolves 585. Savages 390. Here 195. And Dauntless 195. Taking a look at the race for Conquer City. Deuce Volt has the biggest lead right now with 12,380. It'll be hard to advance that. Shadowfall Legion with 8,190 also looks like a strong contender. They are going to have quite the fight ahead of them, along with Hibernia. Both of them will likely be targets for the Mad Dash for the capital city. Maelstrom with 6,240. They are also qualified at this point. Deliverance is just under, but they can potentially be there with a little work. Alright, let's take a look at the Rising Kingdoms of the Borderlands. We're seeing a lot of stuff get upgraded out here. We saw Karlsbach went up to 4, Yazi to 2, Avalis to 2, Akator to 5, Shokin to 5, and Rular to 2. Looking at Crumbling Empires, we didn't see any. Everything is getting built out there. It's a good sign, guys. Alright, so 94% free houses versus 6% Legion. It's a 12,285 point rating for your prosperity growth. Average fort levels 2, average town levels 4, average village level is 1. Top renowned builders are Gashkia with 1,365. Compensation 845. Mortality 585. Vigilantes 585 and Lawless 585. Top fortified stronghold is Bridia and Kerlik at rank 7. Top growing villages are Vrula, Kerlik, Chenu, Erluf, and Hafren at rank 2. Taking a look at the unit kit crafting scene, Bridia has Chevalier kits, Zweihander kits, Kerlik with Keshig and Zweihander kits. Bridia has Huskarl and Percival Royal Guard kits as well. Kerlik has the Kriegsbrüder and Percival Royal Guard kits. Those Kriegsbrüder kits are fairly cheap to craft, as well as the Zweihander kits being the cheapest gold kit. Whalewind with the Yanyadomin Cavalrymen, Queen's Knight kits, Kriegsbrüder kits, and Percival Royal Guard kits. Magoo has a Prefecture Heavy Cav, Onimusha kits. Akator with the Azap kits, Crescent Monk kits, Shotgun, Camel Lancer, and Percival Royal Knight kits. Sobek has the Azap kits and Halberd Sergeant kits. Taking a look at the Siege crafting, where things get good. Bridia has the Optimal Scorpios, well-made Grape Shot Cannon, well-made Culverns. Kerlik with the Optimal Ballista. Kings Valley with the well-made Grape Shot Cannon. No Man's Town, well-made Ballista, well-made Mortar. Old Prospect with a well-made Grape Shot Cannon, well-made Watch Air Launcher. Shaman's Hill with a well-made Grape Shot Cannon, well-made Ballista. Wellwind with the well-made Cannon. Sobek with well-made Cannon. That brings us around to tonight's raffle. Who wants to win some unit kit or some unit EXP cards? There we go. 20 of them, unit EXP cards. Type in that CB if you haven't already. I'll give you a moment. A few of you showed up a little late. All right. Got a few more. There we go. All right. Going once. Going twice. Sold to the man in the yellow hat. All right, Poncho Jack, congratulations. You're tonight's winner. Please be sure to make sure Twitch messaging is turned on. I will send you a message through Twitch chat. And let's go ahead and continue. Next step's the fun stuff. This is what you're all here for, the rankings. It's the important stuff right here. Thief level 7, Zyfu, Bridia, Kerlik. Thief level 6, Mumbai, Nordtal, Steinklep, Wellwind. Thief level 5, Hexi, Tare, Nanlau, Magoo, Akator, Shokin, and Sobek. Taking a look at those house rankings. First up, we're going to take a look at some of these new houses. We saw one new house appear. A one-man house led by Isaac called Deathmatch managed to steal a little property. It's a hell of a job, Isaac. Alright, so, the thief race. House level 8, we have Vanguard, Dauntless, Continental, Gashkia, The Notoriety Club, Midway Kings, Shockers, Lawless, Eye Kingdom, Barbarians, Mortality, Savages, Gaia. Who's going to hit House Rank 9 first? We don't know. One of these guys. My vote is probably Vanguard. I think Vanguard is going to pull it off. Midway Kings might. LK loves his questing. He might get there. Shockers, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see who gets it first. All right, House Level 7, Stack 3, Durandon, Initiative, Homegrown, Immortal QC, Odin, Chosen Ones, Vigilantes, Monarch, Death Guard, I-Team, Muramasa, Undying Wolves, Speak, Hear, and Khan. Looking at House Level 6, we have Goshki Dub, Lionheart, Soda, Atlas, The Fallen, Black Templars, and Compensation. Alright, taking a look at the population changes, we saw a couple changes tonight. Death Guard gained 11, Stack 3 gained 9, Open and Nor with 6, Undying Wolves with 6, Lawless with 5, Atlas with 5, Here with 5. In the population decline department, Homegrown lost 6, but that's pretty traditional. That's usual. I'm pretty sure I lose 20 every week and get 20 every week. So we'll see. Alright, so movers and shakers. Vanguard with 3, Continental with 2, Chosen One with 2, Homegrown with 2, Speak with 2, Undying Wolves with 2, Notoriety Club with 1, Soda with 1, Savages with 1, and Shockers with 1. Now, cohorts did have 19, so they were the big win of the night, I think. Biggest losses, Eye Kingdom, minus 11, Midway Kings, minus 5, Mortality, minus 4, Initiative, minus 3, Black Templars, minus 3, Lawless, minus 2, Birds of Prey, minus 2, Gaia, minus 2, Dauntless, minus 1, and Stack 3, minus 1. Looking at our top 10, we have Vanguard up top of Deuce Volt with 9,635 prestige. Level is 8, Tong Tong's Leech. Population is 99. Seasonal claim of 56,440. Renown of 2,000. Property value of 510 triumphs. Look at that game. Wow. Alright, in second place, we have Stack 3 of Shadowfall Legion with 4,095 prestige. Level is 7, Jasmine's Leech, population is 93, seasonal claim of 19,210, renown of 0, property value of 165 triumphs. Coming up in third, we have Dauntless of Deuce Volt with 3,945 prestige, level is 8, Tanavas' Liege, population is 98, seasonal claim of 39,075, renown of 1,800, property value of 200 triumphs. Bringing up fourth, we have Continental of Deliverance with 3,750 prestige. Level is 8, Giotto's Liege. Population is 100. Seasonal claim of 29,020. Renown of negative 400. Property value of 200 triumphs. Coming in fifth, we have Goshkia of Hibernia with 3,575 prestige. Level is 8, Foglar's Liege. Population is 98. Seasonal claim of 30,485. Renown of 1,365. Property value of 165 triumphs. Coming up sixth place, we got Durandon of Inglorious. They have 3,150 prestige. Level is 7. Real Trillian's Liege. Population is 99. Seasonal claim of 9,600. Renown of 0. Property value of 205 triumphs. Bringing up 7th place, we have Initiative of Shadowfall Legion with 2,925 prestige. Level is 7. The Gamer King is the Liege. Population is 87. Seasonal claim of 14,430. Renown of 0. Property value of 105 triumphs. In 8th place, we have the Notoriety Club of Maelstrom with 2,340 prestige. Level is 8, 42 Liege. Population is 96. Seasonal acclaim of 12,540. Renown of 195. Property value of 85 triumphs. In 9th place, we have Immortal QC of Vastator with 2,340 prestige. Level is 7. Diablo Kill is the Liege. Population is 98. Seasonal claim of 19,500. Renown of negative 195. Property value of 90 triumphs. In 10th place, we have Homegrown of Maelstrom with 2,340 prestige. Level is 7. Your Leaf's the Liege. Population is 93. Seasonal claim of 13,390. Renown is 45. Property value of 90 triumphs. That brings us around to our top 30. There you are. See where you stack up against the competition? Quite a lot of you, and that's not even all of you. There's still more. Technically do a top 50. If I could squeeze you in all there. Alright. Taking a look at that historical acclaim board. Few little movements here. Goshkia popped up on that first top 10. We're probably going to see Atlas, Midway Kings, The Fallen, Odin, and Monarch, Dauntless all start cruising over on that far left side. We have Gaia in fourth after Vanguard and Durandon holding their typical first and second place spot. Notoriety Club in fifth. Goshkia Dub went to sixth. Homegrown to seventh. Goshkia to ninth. Alright, looking at the top builders. We have Vanguard up top with 2,000 renown. Dauntless with 1,800 renown. Goshkia with 1,365 renown. Midway Kings with 885 renown. Compensation 845. Mortality 735. Lawless with 585. Vigilantes with 585. Chosen Ones 390. And Monarch with 390. Taking a look at that casualty report, we saw a few houses fall off the board. Partisans, biggest loss. 3,660 total acclaim. Wiped away. Thoys, they will be back. Mark my words. I guarantee you Thoys will be back. They're over in Open Nanor along with Partisans, I believe. Saphira, they merged into I-Team, I believe. So 2,595. Noble, haven't seen where Noble ended up. 2,490 on their board. Midway Kings, that's LK's second guild. It occasionally shows up and then leaves. Valeria, 390. They are literally a house that shows up, takes stuff, and then disappears in the night. I don't know. Doma's, that's Death Fridge. You guys know Death Fridge. He just continuously hits stuff. Sooner or later, he takes stuff. Vancouver, haven't seen them around quite a while. All right, so let's take a look at some Alliance rankings real quick. Here we go. The Fallen, 300 prestige. Deathmatch with 150 prestige, and Durn's Army with 150 prestige. All three of these are looking for an alliance. I'm pretty sure I know where the Fallen might end up. I don't know. Pretty sure, though. Alright, so, alliance changes. We saw Savages join Vacitor, filling that third spot. Varric Knights departed Pendragon, leaving a spot open, which I think with the current progression of things that we might see the Fallen eat that old spot that they left. Could be, I'm just spitballing here, but it seems very suspicious that the one moment that they get a spot open, all of a sudden the Fallen comes over there. Alright, so Alliance Movers and Shakers. Maelstrom gained 5. No Evil gained 2. Revenant gained 2. Inglorious with 1. And Vacitor with 1. Looking at the biggest losses, the Three Kingdom lost 13, Shadowfall Legion lost 6, Deliverance lost 4, Deuce Volt lost 3, Khan lost 1, and Animal Kingdom lost 1. Looking at the top 10 alliances, Deuce Volt is up top, no doubt there, 15,380 prestige. Seasonal claim of 115,845, renown of 4,685, property value of 795, population is 286. Vanguard is the lead with Dauntless and Midway Kings at their side. In second place, we have Shadowfall Legion with 8,190. Seasonal acclaim of 46,750. Renown of 585. Property value of 320 triumphs. Population 276. Stack 3 is the lead with Initiative and Lawless at their side. In third place, we have Hibernia with 7,345 prestige. Seasonal claim of 63,440. Renown of 1,755. Property value of 320 triumphs. Population is 290. Goshkia is the lead with Goshkia Dub and Odin at their side. In fourth place, we have Maelstrom with 6,240 prestige. Seasonal claim of 36,860. Renown of 630. Property value of 230 triumphs. Population is 241. The Notoriety Club is the lead with Homegrown and Chosen Ones at their side. Coming up next in that fifth place spot, we have Inglorious with 4,800 prestige. Seasonal acclaim of 37,785. Renown of 240. Property value of 285 triumphs. Population is 292. The Shockers is the lead, with Durandon and Open to Nor at their side. In 6th place, we have Deliverance with 4,500 prestige. Seasonal claim of 46,175. Renown of 35. Property value of 295 triumphs. Population is 284. Gaia is the lead, with Continental Immortality at their side. Next up in 7th place, we have Vastator with 4,095 prestige. Seasonal claim of 29,010. Renown of negative 195. Property value of 150 triumphs. Population is 293. Immortal QC is the lead, with Lionheart and Savages at their side. Bringing up that 8th place slot, we have Revenant with 2,990 prestige. Seasonal claim of 16,015. Renown of 845. We had property value of 105 triumphs. And 269 population. Vigilantes is the lead, with Soda and Death Guard at their side. And I think they probably had, they had one of the best payouts at Cantaluda, over 500,000 silver. The Three Kingdoms at number 9. Seasonal acclaim of 28,480. Renown of 600. Property value of 120 triumphs. Population is 252. iKingdom's the lead, with iTeam and Atlas at their side. In 10th place, we have Pendragon with 1,800 prestige. Seasonal acclaim of 23,090. Renown of 390. Property value of 100 triumphs. Population is 185. Barbarians is elite, with Monarch at their side. And then we have this one. There we go. All right. We have our seasonal acclaim board here, guys. Deuce Volt way ahead, almost twice as much as the next closest. 115,845. Hibernia in second, 63,440. Shadowfall Legion, 46,750. Deliverance, 46,175. Inglorious is 37,785. Maelstrom, 36,860. Vastator, 29,010. The Three Kingdoms, 28,480. Pendragon, 23,090. Revenant, 16,015. Animal Kingdom, 12,090. Khan, 7,540. No Evil, 6,630. Humble Peasants with 450. Taking a look at the historical acclaim board, there you have it. Deuce Volt is almost in range to hopefully be able to take down Foundation. They are pretty close. I think one more season and they'll be up there where Foundation was. Maelstrom in that second place slot. They are right behind Deuce Volt, though Deuce Volt is climbing faster than Maelstrom is at this point. Hibernia just chilling in that 4th place slot. Revenant cruising right up there, 143,320. Now, next closest is Vastator over in 15th spot. They are in range, though, where I really think that they could be on that top 10 by probably the last week of the season, maybe a little sooner. We'll see. No Evil's been playing around on the villages. They did have Magoo, but really the villages and one town aren't really going to accelerate you up this list very quickly. They're just out there having fun. Shadowfall Legion, however, owns like the entire northern borderlands. So if they keep at this pace, they probably should climb up into that top 10 by the end of the season. We'll see. I mean, they're going to be gaining a lot of ground real quick. Inglorious, Deliverance, also very strong. They should be pushing up into that top 20 this season. All right, so let's take a look at those historical alliances that have disappeared in the night. Ebony Ivory, biggest loss of the season was 7,130 acclaim. I have a feeling they'll be back. We'll see. The Round Table, it disappears and comes back. Same with the Woodcutters Union, the Punishment, Yakuza. They all kind of come and go. So we'll see. I want to thank you all for hanging in there with me. I look forward to seeing you all again on Tuesday. Tuesday is the last moment you're going to have peace and quiet if you have a house in the Borderlands. There is as quiet as it's been. If you feel real good about all your territory and your land that you have, if you stretched all the way from the east to the west side, and you think that you're totally safe, you aren't. They are coming. They are going to steal your babies and take all your land. It's going to happen. Expect it. Get out the pitchforks, people, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.